Welcome to today's guided mindfulness meditation. Today we will be focusing on holding and releasing. So I invite you, before we get started, to find somewhere comfortable. You may want to sit, you may want to lay down, you may want to stand. So however you want to be today is up to you. Now that you have found a comfortable space, I invite you to slowly close down your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. If you do not feel comfortable to close your eyes, just soften your gaze. And before we get started, just smooth out any tension you might be feeling in your shoulders, or your hands, or your back. And just choose to sit, lay or stand wherever you are right now. Remembering that you have chosen in this moment to focus on yourself, to focus on realigning yourself, with connecting yourself. And as we ease ourselves into this guided meditation, I invite you to start taking some breaths a little deeper than your usual breaths. What we're going to do today is called a progressive relaxation. This can be helpful if you're feeling tension in your body, or you're feeling that you want to let something go. It can even be helpful if you want to drift off to sleep. We will be working our way through the body, tensing and releasing parts of our body. And before we start, I want to invite you to dedicate this practice to someone or something. You may be dedicating it to yourself. You may be dedicating it to a part of your body. You may be dedicating it to something that you want to let go of. Honouring it in this moment, but choosing to let go. And so we will begin with your toes, as I invite you to build tension in all of your toes, holding them tight as you breathe in, and then releasing them as you breathe out. And again, build tension in them as you breathe in, and hold that breath and the tension, and then choosing to release both the breath and the tension in your toes. And now I invite you to build tension in your ankles as you breathe in. Hold on to that tension as you hold on to your breath. And breathe out, releasing both the tension in your ankle and in your breath. And again, we'll build tension in our ankles as we breathe in, and hold it there, and release that tension as you breathe out. I'm now inviting you to build tension in your calves as you breathe in, holding the tension there and choosing to release it as you breathe out. And again, we will build tension in our calves as we breathe in, and hold it there and choose to release it as you breathe out. Next, we will move on to our thighs, choosing to build tension in our thighs as we breathe in, choosing to hold it there, choosing to let it go. Choosing to build tension in our thighs, choosing to hold it there, choosing to let it go. Next, we move on to our pelvis. We are choosing to hold tension as we breathe in, choosing to hold it there, choosing to let it go as we breathe out. Choosing to build tension as we breathe in, choosing to hold it there, choosing to slowly let it go. Now we are choosing to hold tension in our stomachs, building tension as we breathe in, holding both the tension and the breath, and choosing to slowly let it go. And again, building tension in our stomach, holding both that tension and our breath, choosing to let it go with our breath. As we move on to our shoulders, we might raise them to our ears as we build tension in them, breathing in, holding it, and slowly letting both the tension and our breath go. Again, we will build tension in our shoulders as we breathe in, we'll hold it there and slowly choose to let it go. We'll then move on to the top of our arms and build tension as we breathe in, holding on to that tension and choosing to let it go. Building tension as we breathe in, holding that tension and our breath, choosing to let it go. We'll then move on to both our fists and the lower parts of our arm, choosing to build tension there as we breathe in, holding on to both the tension and the breath, and then choosing to slowly let it go. Again, choosing to breathe in and build tension, choosing to hold, choosing to let go. And then I invite you to build tension in your face. You may furrow your brow, you may screw up your nose, you may use the muscles around your mouth to pierce your mouth together, building that tension as you breathe in, holding that tension. And letting that tension go. And again, screwing up your face, building tension in your face as you breathe in, holding the tension there, and slowly letting it go. And as we have slowly built the tension through our body and slowly chosen to let it go, I hope you feel some lightness, maybe you feel some heaviness. And as we come to the end of our practice and you have built tension throughout your body and chosen to let it go, I want you to thank yourself for choosing to do this today for yourself and whomever or whatever you chose to dedicate this to. I invite you to slowly open your eyes and familiarise yourself with your surroundings.